So this video is a follow-up to my last one on induction and its potential uses. I want to expand on it by explaining how to validate inductions. As I can see, there would be many cases where it's unclear on how exactly to do so. Understanding how to validate inductions allows us to have confidence in the process of integrating information together because it allows us to easily fix our mistakes. So a quick recap on what exactly induction is. Induction is the process of observing all available facts and integrating them into knowledge. Inductions must be valid with all known facts and reducible back to perceptual observation. A concept is an integration of two or more entities with a distinguishing attributes, with particular measurements left out. Generalizations occur after the formulation of concepts and are created by induction in the attribution of characteristics to concepts or classes of entities. The most frequent way you are going to be encountering inductions is through making of generalizations. Once validated, inductions act as the premises which will be used to create more inductions with wider scopes. So the most essential part about validating inductions is that you have to integrate with the rest of your knowledge. When you find that something is consistent with every other known fact, then you can assert that it's inductively true. Many people have impressions on whether or not something is true or false, operating on nothing more than loose associations of unvalidated claims. This is counter to induction and should be rectified by reviewing their impressions to see if they are valid or not. The way to validate induction is to test it by taking it and logically confirming its consistency with the totality of your knowledge. You should do this for any new inductions and proceed to discard anything that does not fulfill this requirement. The integration of the totality of your knowledge sounds incredibly cumbersome, but it's the exact opposite. Operating in a world of loose associations is bewildering and limits your comprehension. In contrast, making inductions can allow you to handle unlimited classes of entities. The wider your inductions, the more efficiently in which you can comprehend the world. So what happens when you find that your induction is false or conditional on the previous context? Many times you'll be operating off inductions that serve you well until it begins contradicting new information. Does this mean that you discard everything? No. It means that what you do now is check the premises that the induction was operating off of. It may be the case that the majority of your premises are correct and can be salvaged. This allows for the reintegration of your premises you found to be correct with your new observations, possibly creating a new induction. When induction deviates from reality, you must identify what the discrepancy is in your premises that is causing the situation. A common error is the fabrication of factors that do not originate from observations of reality. This causes chaos because it refutes induction and consequently incapacitates the development of further knowledge until these factors are validated. Even in the case where there might be some unknown factors at play, a much more healthy approach would be to stick with integrating new facts rather than inventing arbitrary ones. The power of operating off of validated inductions is that it puts you in the best position to act on that knowledge and make further developments. The issue of making mistakes is obvious, but it is a self-correcting one with the process of induction. As time moves on, the discrepancies will become obvious, and you will easily be able to track down the errors in your premises that they result from and reconstitute your induction. This can be seen as what Ayn Rand described as the spiral of knowledge, where integration of new knowledge enables an increasing understanding of the world, then allowing us to continuously form wider integrations. While I'm sure I'll continue developing my thoughts on the application of induction into the future, I believe I have a sufficiently good grasp of it now. If you're interested in the theory of induction, I would recommend Induction in Physics and Philosophy by Leonard Peikoff at Ayn Rand University, and reviewing The Logical Leap by David Harriman and Leonard Peikoff. Alright, have a good day.